little more than 2 weeks, the fourth annual Excellence in Education Awards will be happening bigger and better than ever because this will be their first live and in-person award show. And in studio with us this morning, of course, you can see Nina and Terrence Hurd have joined us, the founders of Friends for a Better Buffalo, as well as the organizers of one of the best, I'm just going to say it, the best awards shows in the Buffalo area, honoring, of course, the fantastic folks who raise our kids up and make them the best that they possibly can be. These folks are given the accolades because you guys have done the hard work. Thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us, Emily.
Terrence, you must be so excited. I mean, I remember when we first talked about this, you kicked off the Excellence in Education Awards during the pandemic.
Absolutely.
You hadn't anticipated doing it that way?
Not at all, not at all. So we had to pivot. And thank goodness for first WBBZ and then KBW came on board and we were able to televise it and still honor these excellent, awesome individuals, like you said, that's making the next generation of leaders here in the city of Buffalo. So Buffalo's public, private, charter schools, teachers, principals, administrators, and support staff.
Yes, all of them.
We want to give them their roses while they're still here.
And Terrence, as an educator yourself, with your history of education, you knew this was something you wanted to do. So for folks out there who might not be familiar with the amazing work that you're doing to honor these folks, please tell them your inspiration.
As a former educator, I've seen people leave the district, retire from the district, and never get any accolades for the work they've done in the classroom with our children. And in my mind, I always wanted to try to formulate a plan that we can try to honor these individuals and just give them respect, year in and year out of how we can, just show some of the works that they do with our children and have our children also reflect on, how, this teacher inspired them to do great things in life. So it's just been an honor just to be able to work with our committee members, with the Friends for Better Buffalo, and put a show like this together. And also it's been a huge honor to work with you on this program also.
Oh my goodness. I'm honored you ask me every year to come back.
But Emily, I bet if I asked anyone in your viewer who's looking at you right now, if you said, hey, do you remember or recall your favorite teacher or coach or cafeteria worker, I bet anyone can tell you who their favorite one.
Yeah.
Miss Neal was one for me,
Right.
So I'm sure we all can think of that special person. And that's what we're trying to do, is honor those individuals who have made a positive and sometimes growing impact on individuals.
It's so true.
Absolutely.
It's so true, right? You think back on those incidences, and you know what? I'm grateful that I was able to thank my teacher. He recently passed, the one who was the most influential in my career path. He's my high school teacher for broadcasting, and thank you, Joseph Truitt, for everything you've done. But this is something where you really take it to the nines, right? You give them a red carpet experience. It's an award show where you give them the opportunity to accept their award and speak out, and it's beautiful.
And let's be honest, some teachers are really, really hard on children. And you may not understand it at the time, but you might not even like the teacher at the time, but later on in life you say, okay, this teacher is hard on me for a reason. When they see that teacher and talk to them, they be like, because I want to aspire you to do better things. I know that you had to shape up to be the person that you're going to be.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's just amazing how these teachers play roles in our lives, and we spend most of our time with teachers, throughout the year, and they have a respect for them also, and this respect, you can't take back. You have to try to find a way to just to give back somehow and pay it forward.
There are some beautiful people in the Buffalo School District. I know that from the custodial staff to the folks in the lunchroom that check in with these kids to make sure that they're eating, to make sure that they have everything they need to be successful.
Absolutely.
It's so great that you're giving them this opportunity to shine.
Absolutely. We had over 400 nominations that came through, right? But unfortunately, we can't, of course, budget and afford to honor 400 individuals.
Right.
However, on May 6th, we are going to honor, I believe it's 114 across 16 different categories. So it's a beautiful thing. So I wish we could honor all 400 that were nominated.
I'm glad you mentioned budget, because you do this. And it is, I just want to put it out there that there's ways that people can support, and one of the main ways, right, is to show up.
Show up.
There are tickets available.
Show up.
Come and cheer on these amazing folks.
Yes.
And your ticket will then provide for honoring future educators, future custodial staff, future administrators, correct?
Correct. And it's very important because what we're trying to do is build finances to support for college scholarships for these individuals. And individuals that I personally, want to reach out to are the ones that's borderline, that don't know they whether go to college or go to a CTE program or do nothing. And we want to try and encourage these individuals to do better things in life and higher education.
All right, Nina, Terrence, where do folks find tickets, more information, especially on these scholarships and how you're helping out?
Give it to you.
Go ahead.
All right. Hey, you all, check out www.friendsforabetterbuffalo.com. Friends with an S for a betterbuffalo.com. And there you can find all the information. You can find video featuring Emily.
From years past,
live
right?
shows, years past. I mean, so there's a ton of information. Also, how to join Friends for a Better Buffalo is also on that website. And then also, in addition to our website, please check out our social media pages. Right?
You're always updating.
Yep. So Facebook, as well as on our Instagram page of Friends for a Better Buffalo.
Yes, we have a great committee of individuals and interns from University of Buffalo that's working on this. And I'd like to say thank you to all our presenters that's coming on this year. We have presenters from all over Western New York and the state of New York that's coming in this year.
Yeah.
And we have a special surprise guest from an individual that's coming in also. So it's an amazing event. Please come, please attend, and please come support our teachers and our support staff.
It's going to be an amazing show, and I have to thank you again for allowing me to MC for the third year in a row. All right, we'll be right back. Stay with us. You're watching